How you doing? Oh boy. Yeah, today will be one of those busy ones. I say that all the time. Today's gonna be busy. Tomorrow's gonna be busy. But today, Friday, plenty of driving around. On top of that, many. It's easy when you have a big delivery, 20 bucks, to one place, 50 bucks, 30 bucks. Today's gonna be like 3 bucks here, 4 bucks there. The winter orders are coming back so big. It's like high. It's like go to the soft, pick him, take to the soft play, and have a good shower before taking him anywhere to the soft play. That's the idea. So. Of course, it's Friday. Which means I can try and have a little rest after that. Try. You never know what happens tonight. Next time, maybe something else will come up. I'll have to change my plans, which the plan is to rest. Later on. Simply rest. We will see what's gonna happen. We will see. And how about you guys? How are you guys doing that? Are you guys keeping anything I should know about? Any good plans for the weekend? Tomorrow, I'm gonna have a music class in York. There's just produce capoeira for my students only. Everyone about the local tribe and join us if you are anywhere around. Feel free to be part of it. And of course, once again, thank you very much, all the new subscribers. Thank you very much for being part of this channel. For you guys always leaving a like, always sharing the videos, interacting with the channel. It's really, really nice having you guys around. And a lot of people say, well, how come you insult everyone who is watching you? You call them by names, you swearing at them. Yes! That's what we do here. We swear at each other like in the good old times. Don't we swear with respect? No need to show no respect to absolutely nobody. Everything in this channel here is to have fun, is to make friends, you know. Right, just give me a little bit. I just need to go and put a bit more coal in the hopper. I'll be back into sex. That was a bit strange. I'll be back into seconds then. here I am back. And watcher, how you doing, baby? How you keeping? Back here. I was just saying today, as you guys can see, I'm still a little bit ill, but not as bad as the previous day. So I'm quite pleased with that. And just starting another day, another Friday. Should be a good one. It should be a good day. Busy though, quite busy. I was hoping I would have time to do a little training for work, but I don't think that will happen today. I think I'll struggle a lot of time today. Unless of course the traffic won't be as bad, but I don't expect anything. It's Friday. You can get really crazy out there on the road. How about you, watcher? What you doing, boy? How's things with you? How's life? What are your plans for today? Or for the weekend, of course. Anything interesting? Anything new happened to you this weekend? Nothing happens in Nico Teta's life. That's good. It's gonna be a resting one, and next week I'll be off to Scotland for another couple of events. Now it will start a lot of people traveling, a lot. So, which is good. But at the same time, the cold places will start getting easier too. So, really try to boost a little bit the mental. Plenty of work, but at the same time, make sure I'm prepared physically for all of that. And I doubt you don't want to come here in the living circle with me, boys. Do you? You can always ask yourself if that's a good job or not. Try and have a go. Or maybe not, otherwise you're gonna take my job away and I need it. And of course, all the time when I'm recording, someone's trying to call me, but I'm not taking that. How do my brother Possum? How you doing, buddy? You good? Good morning, motherfucker. Yeah, today I'm rushing a little bit here. Plenty of work to do. Now the jobs start getting funny here. Why? Because it's not gonna be 20 bags here, 100 bags there. Now it's going to be 10 bags in one place, 3 bags another place, 4 bags somewhere else. So it's plenty of small orders and a lot of driving. The distance between one delivery to the other is quite big, mainly today. There's a lot of miles to drive. That's why I'm just trying to keep it up, not talking too much. Because I promised my, you know what, I would take him to a softer plate tonight. And you know, when you make a promise to the little one, they always will remember. So let me just go and go into the hop. I'll be back 1 second. Just got done putting brakes in my wife's car. Oh God almighty. Good luck, bro. Good, very good luck. Let me just go get to my car. So as I said, I promised the little one I was going to take him to the soft play, and you know when you make those promises. Well, good for you, it hasn't rained while you are changing those brakes, boy. Lucky you, mother. Lucky you. And today, all of those bags, they decided to fold, because they know I'm busy, but it's not going to take my good. I'm not going to start sweating just because of that. Or maybe not just yet. I'll wait a bit longer to see. The little one, he will be 5 years old in 2 weeks time, bro. 2 weeks. Hold on. In 3 weeks time, he's gonna be 5 years old. And I don't even know how it happened. Seriously. Yesterday he was just changing his naps. You know, get some milk, get some. Oh God, I don't even know what actually happened there. And now he's already missing. This is very scary. It's absolutely scary. But anyway, I would not deny to you I'm enjoying every single moment he's spending with the crazy little fella. Because he's just after his mother. I was gonna say he's after myself, but no, he's after his mad. He's absolutely mad, like his mom. And this is another thing which just annoys me a lot. I need to get a gallon all the time to get some diesel for the load digger, as we're not allowed to use a red diesel anymore like we used to on the past. We don't really want to start diesel in our tank, you know. There's a lot of more companies working here, and that is very much easy to be pinched. So all the time I need to keep that gallon on my tractor, sorry, on my van, just to get a little bit of diesel here and then when I come to fill the van. It's not a big issue, it's just, you know, it could be a little bit easier at this off-road. Well, here as well, you know, you could off-road, but I could use the red diesel in the yard. Now only agriculture machines, they can have red diesel. So even though here in the yard we're not allowed to use it, even though we are off-road. So, you know, it doesn't, it's not like hard or anything like this. It just gives, sometimes you're just busy with something else and these little issues come along, you know, which is a pain in the arse. Hold on 1 second. Do you want me later on to squeeze down with the JCB?
You might want it later, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just try to put the rest in there. No worries, guys. Yeah, exactly, boy. Less taxes on it, so you know how the government works, you know. It's different way. Right, let me just put the shit on top of the load. That's another thing which is absolutely stupid. Because once I got stopped, I just had to put this car on the road and following the legislation. They are all lean against each other. There is no way one of those bags will fall over the cabin. And if it does, what is going to happen to me who I'm inside the cabin? So it means I'm going to become like a minx going through the windscreen. And what was going to happen? But anyway, that's what you said, that's what it is. I'm a very simple person. I try to avoid confrontation. So even though I don't agree with the law sometimes, but I don't have to. I just need to obey the law, not agree with the law, so I still can argue. But at the end of the day, if I don't comply with it, well, I'm the one who's gonna get a fine. So yeah, sometimes life is a bit strange the way you need to go with it. But anyway, it's all part of life. Right, guys, as I mentioned before, today's going to be quite a busy day. I'm leaving at quite a good time. It's 8:15. So I'll see how long it will take for the first load to be done. There's plenty of deliveries to do. In one load, in this load I have, well, it's not bad, it's 8 deliveries, but it's everywhere. It means I'm driving everywhere with this one, so I'm going to try to hit the road. Okay, I'll come back to you guys when I come for my second load. I'll try to make it in a couple of hours and see if I can make it. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, brother. I hope you have a good rest in there. Okay, and then we can speak later. Unless we checked your package, it was North Carolina. No problem, it will be here very soon. I hope so. Okay, I'll see you later, guys.